In this video, I will show you how can you format your long text so that it can accommodate number of columns requirement based on the specific user's need. So let's have a look at this particular text. So this is a very huge long line, and let's say the screen on which you are viewing is pretty small or not able to display the entire thing. So in that case, you will notice that a scroll bar is coming. How can we get rid of that scroll bar? That's what we are going to see today. So the very first thing we need is we need to import the required library, which is TextWrap. And once this is imported, we can try to wrap this text based on a number of columns. So let me name some variable here which will hold our wrapped text. And here I am calling the fill function, which is taking our text as an input and how many column spanning you want. So let's say you want it within 40. So if I will go ahead and say print, you should be able to see that instead of single line, text is coming in multiple lines. So let it execute, and here you can see it is spanned across multiple lines based on the number of columns. So let's say if I am making this column more shorter, count more shorter, then you will see there are more number of lines here. So this is how you can adjust your text based on the columns requirement. Next thing, let's say you want to set some indentation for your text in which you want some initial space before the start of the text, like what we see in paragraphs. So for that you have initial indent, and you can provide how much indent or space you want to give. So if you are doing this, you will notice that there is an extra space over here. Now the same thing if you want for rest of the lines. Let's say you want your initial letter to start from 0, but rest all should be shifted back with some indentation. So for that we can have a function called subsequent indent and provide the required space how much you want. So now you can see that the text is starting from front and rest all lines. I mean, the first line is starting from 0, and then rest all lines are starting with some space which is defined over here in this particular section. Now this is how you can set your indentation, as well as you can set your number of columns. And this feature is particularly very useful when you are doing some testing, when you are displaying something on your terminal window and your terminal window is very small. In that case, it's not possible to visualize the output correctly if the scroll bar is too long. So definitely you can use this feature over there, and I hope you enjoyed this short trick. Thanks for watching.